year is 1886, and Georgian pharmacist and inventor John Pemberton has just created a new, sweet, and syrupy substance that, by 1895, will have been drank in every single state in the U.S. The drink, of course, will be Coca-Cola, one of the world's most prominent soft drinks. However, Pemberton did not have immediate success with this new drink. In fact, he had to devise a way to get people to even try it out. This led to the creation of the Coca-Cola free drink voucher. Each voucher was good for one free glass of Coca-Cola and would be passed out to people on the street. Pemberton saw an immediate rise in the sale of his drink, and as a result, many believe that the voucher launched Coca-Cola into the multi-million-dollar company that it still is today. John Pemberton invented Coca-Cola, and at the same time invented something that is still around today, just by a different name, that we know as coupons. Now, I know what you're thinking, but let me clear up the unanimous misconception in the room right now. No, couponing does not have to be an activity only your mother participates in. In fact, just as Pemberton showed us, coupons have the potential to lead us to great new deals, great new products, and at the end of the day, save the consumer a lot of money. As soon-to-be college students and members of society, we're starting to see that living in the real world will not be cheap. But the good news is, I'm here to tell you that ramen noodles and 89-cent slushies do not have to be a part of your not-so-balanced diet. According to mscouponista.com, the average shopper who uses coupons and store loyalty cards saves, on average, $678 a year. See where we're starting to come into the picture? But don't worry. I was part of the same misconception as you before I started my research, but afterwards, it's proved to be a truly eye-opening experience that made me reevaluate how I even plan to spend money after high school, and hopefully, maybe after I show you its benefits as well, you might find it just as useful as I did. But I can't start telling you about the money-saving hobby before I introduce you to 3 key areas. First, let's get acquainted with the basics of couponing and where to find them. Secondly, it's imperative we examine how couponing affects our own age group and allows us to shop smart on a tight budget. And lastly, let's take the knowledge we learned to the grocery store and show you strategic shopping strategies. Before you start saving at the store, however, you first need to know how to find the best deals and coupons. According to a survey by coupons.com, millions of Americans already clip coupons out of the Sunday paper and find them while shopping. And even more shocking, millions more, in fact 55.7 million of Americans, are using online coupons on a regular basis, accounting for 25% of the overall population. This truly goes to show that coupons can be found anywhere, online and on paper. Getting started with the basics, one of the most basic rules of couponing is that you need to buy products when they're at their best price, and paying attention to the weekly ad for the store in question. This is an example of a weekly ad for our town of Massillon, as it turns out, for every store that has a deal going on this week. Just because you don't need that particular product that's on sale in the weekly ad at that time doesn't mean you won't in another week when you have to venture out to the grocery store again. For example, you may not need 5 boxes of cereal all at once, but since it's on a 5-for-5 deal and it's only $1 a box, you might as well go ahead and take that opportunity to stock up on cereal when it's at its best price. This leads us into how to maximize our savings and our groceries overall. You might end up with a little stockpile of cereal, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, now that you're all caught up on your cereal expenditures, you now have enough money to buy other items you might not have had the money to buy before by saving so much money on cereal for that week. Secondly, it's time to see where to find them. Coupons can be found anywhere, and yes, there is an app for that. There's apps such as Groupon.com and the Coupons app that shows the deals in your area. You can select the stores that you shop at most frequently and the stores that you might find the best deals at, and the Coupons app will show you the best deal each week. It will pop up on your phone where to go find the deals, and so you can show them to the clerk at the checkout aisle. And you can even find coupons anywhere, such as junk mail, but they're not necessarily junk mail if they have the deals that you're looking for, such as these that can be found in newspapers. You can just clip them out. Now that you know the basics and how it applies, it's time to see how it applies to our own age group. Couponing has made its way into national television in recent years with shows such as Extreme Couponing, shedding light on the activity, and it's gained the attention of college students everywhere, including Jennifer Cheng. In an interview conducted by collegebound.com, Cheng explained that she was, quote, inspired by couponing because it can almost be a full-time job because of the money you can save. Again, the average couponer can save $678 a year, so just imagine how that translates into a college student's funds. This can pay for college tuition, books for courses, room and board, and also a little extra spending money on the side for emergencies and maybe just fun. Now that I've showed you how the basics of couponing works, how it applies to our own age group, it's time to put it to the test at the grocery store. According to Bankrate.com, reports have come in that grocery stores have been wisening up in recent years to people learning how to use and abuse their deals. Luckily for us, here are a few tips that we can get around the grocery stores with. First of all, we need to read the fine print. This could include limitations on how much you can buy, how many coupons you can use, and how much you can spend. So just know a store's restrictions before you head in to shop. And always look out for an unexpected deal. Just because it's not on your grocery list doesn't mean you can't buy it if you have the right coupon to buy it with. Even though Pemberton created coupons in the late 1800s, and a lot about the activity has changed over the years, one aspect of couponing has stood the test of time. It's a smart, cost-effective way to shop and save money. I hope that in showing you the benefits and the basics of couponing, you have also seen how it applies to you, our own age group, and you have also seen the strategic ways that you can use them to maximize your savings and your groceries. And I also hope that you have not only learned a new subject, but have also learned how to avoid a week's worth of nothing but ramen noodles. Thank you.